Hello and welcome to Mighty Obstacle Studios month in review for February 2024. I don't even know where to begin with this. Scouter has had so much movement this entire month. There's just so much to cover with it. Well, I'll do my best to find a starting point. As well, there was a new alpha build, which was for Scouter specifically. It seemed like patrons loved playing it, and people were quite receptive to how Scout played. And for the record, if you did want to play it, all you have to do is be a $5 patron. Just something to think about. Now that's part one, let's get into the next sections. So the character for this month is Crush. Crush is the leader of Scout's team, Team Red. They're called that because of the red bands. Every single member is going to have that. He serves as the one handing out local commands and is the main offensive member of the trio. Yeah, trio. Scout focuses on scouting. I sure do wonder what Crush does. He is super powerful in comparison to Scout. Scout has to use martial arts for her attacks. Crush has guns. Big guns. So big he can't run normally. He has to glide on the ground kind of like a scope dog in Vodoms. As well, as he moves, he's slowly converting everything around him into ammunition for his laser minigun. How? Science. Look, there's something in that pack. I don't know what it is, but it's working. Personality-wise, he's a typical leader who always has something cheesy to say, but he can flip to being super serious on a dime. Now, the last member of this trio is probably next, who is also Crush's younger brother. Stay tuned for him. Okay, so Scout's movement is insanely better now. You saw her before with just sliding, slide dashing, and whatnot. Scout is able to not just run up walls, and I do mean normally run up them, but also ceilings. She also can jump off of them, but it's a little glitchy right now. The reason why is because she flips too quickly back. She also can't D-stick like Sonic normally can, but that's also very easy to fix too. I also coded boosters. These are the game's equivalent to dash panels and springs. Even better is some of those just add to her movement speed instead of setting them. So you can go fast, hit those boosters, and go even faster. Also camera panning, working on that too. Also main menu UI, even a level select one too. Also one-way floors so you can go through them. I've been doing a lot engine-wise. With that, it's time to start focusing on art and level design. I need to get on that and hiring more staff. Oh yeah, hiring people. Now the Patreon is helping with that significantly, along with my job. So it looks like it's time to get some new people in here. Now, I already have someone ready to go with level design. I just need to make sure I understand what I want for level design, and also get a contract ready for that. The main thing I'm going to need for sure, though, are composers. I've been recommended a few, and if any of you watching had some recommendations, don't be afraid to suggest any, or even advertise yourself if you're confident. I also have a plan for 2D animations, but I need to think a bit more about that before I hire someone. I definitely have more money than I did with Necrolepsy to spend here, thanks to paying off my student loans, so I'm getting my money's worth. So the nice part now is what's left. I need to split up Scout's code into a state machine to make my life a little less headache-inducing. Same with giving enemies a very similar state system. Gonna also get cutscenes working. Gonna also get a proper save system in place. The story needs to go from rough draft to finish too, because right now the dialogue hasn't been written. Art, animations, level design, enemy functions and designs, along with boss designs. Oh boy, it seems like this is a lot, but half of these are already figured out conceptually. If there's one thing I'm very excited to do, it's to animate Scout's brand new 3D model. That's gonna look really, really nice. So that's it for this month. Recommendation? This time it's a game. Sonic Advance. It's the first Sonic game I own. Sonic and Scout also have very similar moves, from this game specifically. The air dash should be a good indicator. Awesome music, great art, pretty good level design until the last two areas get a little weird. Great game! With that, I'll see you all next month. There's going to be a lot I'm going to have to do, and honestly, it's not going to be too hard, and this game's going to start looking really, really different.